Know your client and grow your practice. These are proven strategies for legal nurse consultants. I'm Pat Iyer, the host of Legal Nurse Podcast. Have you ever noticed how the most unexpected conversations can open doors to powerful business opportunities? One legal nurse consultant discovered the truth while sitting in a dentist's waiting room. She casually mentioned her business to the receptionist, who immediately connected her with a personal injury attorney relative. Moments later, another patient chimed in with yet another attorney referral. 2 solid prospects, all before she even got her teeth cleaned. That story captures what so many LNCs miss. Opportunities to connect are everywhere. The difference lies in your mindset, your clarity about who you serve, and your ability to position yourself so that attorneys see you as indispensable. Today we're going to explore 3 practical strategies for confident marketing as a legal nurse consultant. Each builds on the foundation that you, as a nurse, already bring. Extraordinary value to attorneys. By the end, you'll not only know how to identify your ideal attorney clients, but also how to connect with them, win their trust, and keep your business pipeline full through referrals. So let's dig in. Strategy 1 is to define and research your ideal attorney client. This first strategy is about clarity. You must know exactly who you want to serve. Too many LNCs waste energy marketing to every attorney in sight, only to burn through the time and the resources without meaningful results. Ask yourself some key questions. Do you want to work with plaintiff attorneys, defense attorneys, or both? Are you seeking small to mid-sized firms, or do you want to position yourself with larger practices? Do you want to stay local, or are you comfortable working across state lines? The tighter your focus, the sharper your marketing becomes. Think of it as sharpening a pencil. The more you refine the point, the easier it is to write clearly and to leave an impression. Once you've clarified your target, you've done your research, that's your next step. Go to online directories like martindale.com or state bar associations or organizations such as the American Association of Justice and the Defense Research Institute. They can help you identify attorneys in your area of interest. These groups hold conferences and continuing education programs, prime opportunities for meeting attorneys face-to-face. But remember, the goal isn't to collect every business card at the event. Instead, you want to identify what I call A-level prospects. These are attorneys who not only need your services, but also value them enough to pay promptly and repeatedly. Look for patterns among the best clients you already have. Or if you're just starting out, among the attorneys you most admire. Do they work in personal injury? Are they senior partners in mid-sized firms? Do they consistently handle complex medical cases? When you define these criteria, your marketing energy is no longer scattered. Instead, you're directing it where it will matter the most. Strategy 2, address the attorney's challenges with tailored messaging. Now that you know who you're targeting, the second strategy is tailoring your message to their specific challenges. Attorneys don't hire you because they want to support your business. They hire you because you solve their problems. So what keeps your ideal attorney client worried? For plaintiff attorneys, common fears include spending money on weak cases, hiring ineffective expert witnesses, missing critical details buried in medical records, being blindsided in court by information they overlooked. For defense attorneys, the fears shift. They're slightly the fears shift slightly. Displeasing the insurance company. Who hires them? Facing runaway jury verdicts. Overlooking damaging medical facts. Paying for expensive experts who don't deliver. Your role as an LNC is to address these anxieties head on. Instead of generic marketing language like, I can review medical records, get specific. Imagine an email or LinkedIn message that says, do you ever feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of medical data in your cases? I specialize in breaking down complex medical records into clear summaries, so you can focus on strategy, not paperwork. Are you concerned about being surprised in court by overlooked medical facts? My reviews highlight red flags before they become liabilities. See the difference? You're not selling a service. You're offering a solution to real fears and frustrations. And don't forget that attorneys have aspirations. Plaintiff attorneys dream of settling large cases or winning in court. Defense attorneys want quick, cost-effective resolutions. Align your messaging with their definition of a win, and you'll be seen as an ally in achieving their goals. Remember, empathy and honesty are powerful motivators. Legal Nurse Consulting Success. Build your business and confidence with strategy and results is a 2-volume set. Volume 1 isn't just about wishful thinking. It's about results, whether you're looking for part-time work, a full-time business, or a career shift that honors your nursing background. This book lays the foundation. Written by experienced LNCs who understand the unique challenges of transitioning from bedside to business, this book provides a clear, encouraging, and practical guide to launching and growing a legal nurse consulting career. Whether you're brand new to this field or you've dipped your toe in and feel overwhelmed, Legal Nurse Consulting Success. Build your business with confidence, strategy, and results. Volume 1 meets you where you are and helps you move forward. The second volume, Legal Nurse Consulting Success. Build your business with confidence, strategy, and results. Volume 2 offers practical guidance for LNCs who are ready to expand their skills, strengthen their client relationships, and operate with professionalism. Through real-world strategies, the co-authors, myself and Sylvia Anenye, address marketing with clarity, closing sales confidently, managing difficult attorneys, subcontracting wisely, succeeding as expert witnesses, and building business systems that support long-term growth. This book helps you approach your business with focus, resilience, and the tools needed to deliver consistent value to attorney clients. Get your copy, either digital or paperback, at the link lnc.tips/creating series. That's lnc.tips/creating series. Attorneys can tell when you genuinely understand their pressures. By demonstrating both competence and compassion, you position yourself as more than a consultant. You become a trusted partner. Strategy number 3 is to build a referral engine using the track method. Once you've defined your client and crafted your message, the third strategy is sustaining your business through referrals. A strong referral network is worth more than any advertising campaign. Attorneys trust word of mouth more than glossy brochures or fancy ads. If one attorney tells another, this legal nurse consultant saved me hours and helped me settle a big case, that recommendation carries weight. No marketing copy can match that. But here's the key. Referrals don't just happen. You need a structured approach. One of the most effective frameworks is the track method. Tell your clients or contacts that you build your business through referrals. Be upfront. I found that referrals are the best way for me to connect with attorneys who need my services. R stands for remind them. Remind them of the value you provided. Remember how I helped you turn that mountain of medical records into a clear chronology that guided your settlement strategy? A stands for audience. Define who you want. My best clients are personal injury plaintiff attorneys who work in small to mid-sized firms and handle medical malpractice and personal injury cases. C stands for contact. Ask directly. Who are one or two attorneys you know who fit this description? Then pause. Let them think. Silence works in your favor here. K stands for keep in touch. Reward referrals with thank you notes, small gifts, or even a thoughtful phone call. Let them know the outcome. Did their introduction lead to a new client? Let me share a story that illustrates these methods. After completing my first case as an expert, I boldly asked my attorney client for the names of 10 more attorneys, 5 plaintiff, 5 defense. I followed up with each one of them. I got a case that was going to trial almost immediately. And eventually I built long-term relationships with every single one of those 10 clients. 10 referrals helped me launch a thriving business because I asked. The track method isn't about begging. It's about confidently standing in the value of your services and giving people an easy way to help you. Attorneys appreciate clarity, and when you make it simple for them to recommend you, they will. Let's pull this all together. When you combine these 3 strategies, defining your ideal client, tailoring your message to their struggles, and systematically cultivating referrals, you create a marketing foundation that is both sustainable and effective. Think back to the LNC in the dentist office. She didn't land 2 referrals that day because she was lucky. She landed them because she was prepared, clear about her business, and willing to talk about it in everyday life. Your next client could be one conversation away. The real question is, will you be ready when that opportunity appears? If today's discussion sparked ideas for how you can market your LNC business with confidence, you'll find even more strategies, case studies, and practical tools in Legal Nurse Consulting Success Volume 2. This book builds on proven techniques and offers guidance to help you grow your practice, attract the right attorney clients, and sustain your business over time. You can order your copy at this link, lnc.tips/creating series. Invest in your success. Learn from those who have built thriving LNC businesses, and take the next step towards becoming the go-to consultant attorneys rely on. Hang on a few more minutes to see who's coming up next on Legal Nurse Podcast. Coming up next on Legal Nurse Podcast, you'll meet Dr. Allison Muller, who is a toxicologist in the Philadelphia area, well-versed in the ways that toxicology intersects with legal cases. Allison, tell our viewer, what were some of the major topics that we covered in your podcast?
Well, we covered today opioids, the good and the bad, naloxone, interpreting toxicology testing results, interpreting postmortem toxicology testing results, and the role of a toxicologist in adverse drug reaction cases, particularly involving opioids.
And if you've never had a case involving a toxicology issue, this is a show that you're going to get a lot of value from. And if you are looking for a toxicologist, Allison has shared her contact information with you. Be sure to catch the next Legal Nurse podcast and meet Dr. Allison Muller as we talk about opioids and their implications for care, oversedation, trying to reverse oversedation, and interpreting toxicology reports. Thanks so much. Thank you for being part of the Legal Nurse Podcast audience. I'm delighted that you've joined us for this episode. Be sure to go to legalnursebusiness.com and get your free reports, look around the website, pick up some tools that will be useful for you in your legal nurse consulting practice. And be sure to join us for the next episode.